My name is Duncan Power. I'm CEO of Asia, a charitable foundation with big goals and ambitions to play our part in achieving a sustainable society. That is, working towards a world that holds in high regard a zero carbon environment, a society with zero poverty, through allowing the most disadvantaged in the world to have the same opportunity as you and I. And finally, a society where our economic life encourages a sustainable and associative approach, with our corporations and businesses working in harmony with nature and for the fairer distribution of wealth, as advocated in the UN Sustainable Development Goals. My other hat that I wear is as a Rotarian, being a member of the Rotary Club of Gawler Light in South Australia, which I cherish very much. Okay, why am I getting on my bike to struggle through the pain barrier and cycle through some of the harshest environment our world has to offer for 3,000 kilometers? Firstly, not so long ago, I turned 60. I have also always given myself a challenge at each significant birthday. Around 50, I kayaked down the Mekong. At 45, I went tramping around the Himalayas. The second reason, which is so very close to the core of my working life, it consumes my thoughts, my emotions each day, and motivates me to try to make a difference. The cycle ride will, I hope, raise awareness of those in our world who are most disadvantaged right now. COVID-19 has brought an intolerable suffering to people everywhere, but its impact is not shared equally. The vulnerable are left disproportionately exposed to COVID and the adverse economical impacts that follow. There is occurring a disastrous rise in poverty, in malnutrition, in poor health, with little prospect of getting help. At the same time as this impact from COVID deepens, impacts from climate change are worsening, leading to depletion of our water resources, a limitation on our food supply. This disrupts livelihoods, forces families from their homes, and is another force we see that is pushing vulnerable families back into poverty. The Philippines is just one example, where millions of families have had their opportunities decimated due to a combination of COVID and the increasing ferocity of typhoons. A bicycle trip of this magnitude, 3,016 kilometers long, has its own challenges, not the least of which is the lack of available drinking water in some stages of the trip, particularly between Port Augusta and Alice Springs. There are roadhouses every 200 kilometers or so, but between these localities, I need to carry enough water to keep hydrated. The size and speed of road trains passing will be a little unnerving, and the effect on my body of riding in the harsh climatic conditions are factors to be considered. The journey is exciting. It will take me across the Red Centre, passing through both the Simpson and Great Sandy Deserts. I have chosen April 2022 because the weather will be cooling after the summer heat, and the winds have historically come from the south, hopefully pushing me towards my destination in Darwin. All funds raised will go to set up a social business, as well as providing microfinance and capacity building for women and families in the Philippines who are in urgent need of help to restore their family income. The micro businesses created will be sustainable and are designed to help eliminate the terrible consequences of not recycling single-use plastics. You may make a pledge or a direct donation by going onto the special web page on www.danarasia.org. Even the smallest donation will help, and thanks to your generosity and the generosity of a very dear donor, and subject to final approval, the Rotary Foundation as well, any pledge given will be matched 1-to-1. And additionally, every dollar donated that becomes $2 will go to the project. Nothing will be spent on administration. If we reach our fundraising target, for each 3 kilometers that I ride, we'll be helping one person out of COVID poverty. That is 1,000 people for the whole trip. These impoverished women and their children need us to provide an opportunity for them to regain their self-esteem and develop a resilience to survive and thrive during these challenging times. Let's together help kick poverty into museums, as Nobel Peace Prize winner Dr. Muhammad Yunus challenges us to do, one person at a time. You can follow my progress north from Adelaide towards Darwin in April 2022 through the Dana Asia website. If you have any questions, you are welcome to contact me by email on duncan@danaasia.org. Thanking you so very much.